Hi, and welcome to Bullworthy.com. Today we're going to do a video about banking, the business of banking, and how every deposit that you make in your local bank is actually an investment, and why it's an investment, and therefore why it's important to make sure you're getting the best rates of interest on all of your deposits. On August 25th, we did a stock blog entry about the business of banking and how banks make money. Essentially, these big banks like Bank of America and Merrill Lynch and Washington Mutual, whoever you may be using out there on the West Coast like Wells Fargo, these banks make money by taking in your deposits and putting into a big pool of cash and then turning around and lending that cash out to consumers in the form of consumer debt like credit cards, home loans, car loans. And for you putting your deposit in, they're going to pay you a specific rate of interest. And usually these interest rates are pretty trivial. Bank of America is at 0.03%. What that means is it's 0.3 of a penny on every dollar that you put in. It's a pretty pathetic return. So it's important for you to find out what bank is paying you what interest on your savings and checking accounts, and find out if maybe you can make a little bit more money in interest on some other banks. We use ingdirect.com. This is a bank that Bullworthy uses for all of our transactions with our brokerage account and with our savings and business money. And it's really a fantastic bank, and we would never go back to any other banks. And here's why. ING Direct pays 1.3% interest on your savings and money market accounts, and they pay 1.55% on all of your checking accounts. I'm sure you have a checking or a savings account, so you understand what they do and why you need them. Well, here's why ING is different. ING has no overhead, so they have no branches, they have no storefronts. They save a lot of money by being an online bank, and that money that they save they can pass on to you in forms of higher interest rates. They also have quick transfers, so this is very advantageous for you to set it up and get your money in and out of the bank. Because they have no store branches, obviously they have to make ways for you to get your money very easily, and one of those ways that they use is a wire transfer, what's called an ACH, an advanced clearinghouse. And essentially what it is you'll use the bank that you're in right now. You may be in Bank of America for argument's sake. You link your ING Direct account to your Bank of America account, and you can switch them back and forth through a phone number, a customer service line through ING, or you can just do it right online. With the checking accounts, you can also get an ATM card and a debit card, as well as checks. You can also get some paper checks for your bill pay. With the checking account, you can also go online and do all free online bill pay, as well as the whole bank and any account that you may open, savings or checking. They're all FDIC insured. So FDIC insured essentially just means any dollar that you put into a bank is accounted for, and it's backed by the federal government. So if this bank goes down, if Bank of America goes down, it's all FDIC insured. You don't lose a dollar. The third investment that ING offers that we also hold as well are called CDs. These are time deposits. If you're not familiar with a CD, I'll explain it very quickly. Essentially, you loan your money to the bank, and they're going to pay you a certain amount of interest for a certain fixed amount of time. So let's say you have $1,000 laying around in your savings account. You want it to work a little bit more for you, make a little bit more on your interest. You can open up a CD with Bank of America or whatever bank you bank with, and you can get paid to give them money for, let's say, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years. It goes up from there. The time deposits are already fixed, and you're tying up your money for a certain amount of time. If you break these CDs, then you're vulnerable to a penalty. And usually these penalties aren't too bad. They're anywhere between maybe a month to 3 months worth of interest that they take back, but it's still worth it to have these CDs. They're not liquid, they're not immediate cash, but they're a way to make a solid investment, a solid lending investment that you're guaranteed not only your principal back, but you're also guaranteed a rate of interest. The 6-month CDs that ING offers are anywhere between 1.55%, 1.57%, and they can offer CDs all the way up to 4 years, where they'll pay you 1.75% up to 4 years. So these are pretty decent interest rates, and it's a solid bank. They've got 24/7 customer service, FDIC insured. It's an easy sign up. It's easy to move your money back and forth. So we're big proponents of ING Direct, and we hope you'll look into them. Thanks so much for looking. Check out more of the website. Remember, build yourself a fortune with Bullworthy.com.